Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. Okay, this is for Cheryl and Mom's Collectible. I think I said it right. If not, I'll put the title right in my video. Okay, this is for you. Okay, I saw the legs. The legs are composition. And you were correct. You did put the acetone on. You found acrylic paint on top. And underneath you had composition legs. And what you're going to do where the cracked area is, you're going to sand that area. And that will sand out nice, take those cracks out, and then you can paint right over them with your oil paint. Now, what about the rest of the body? I would like you to make me a video. And what I want you to do is put your camera down by the legs of the body. Because I got a feeling your body is plastic. You got what we call a Frankenstein doll. Now, that's not bad nor good, but you got to understand the materials of a Frankenstein doll. You had a doll with composition legs, but with plastic arms. I think the body is also plastic, and so might be the head. If so, you cannot use acetone on like you did on the arms. But, okay, that happened. You did it. And you know what? That's a lesson we learn. I made them just as well as what you have. I've made my oopses just, and I saw your video was called Oops. That's okay. We all have made them. Now here's the thing. You can paint right over that just as well. My cat's trying to get my attention here. Mabel, I'm on the phone talking to somebody. That's when they want you. They don't want you when you're you know, just sitting, just doing everyday stuff. It's when you're talking. Yeah? You'll just leave her. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, she's coming up to the video. My son was going to take her. Yeah, you know, you can't see. She's trying to lift her paw up at me. Yeah, she wants some attention. Okay, there we go. I got to talk to Cheryl. Cheryl made an oops, just like I have. Okay. Anyways, let's come and get her, Stephen. Yeah, you just won't leave me alone. I can't talk with you. You're distracting me. You go with your brother. All right. So what do you do with your arms that you just did that with? Okay, watch it. Acrylic can melt plastic. Okay, so right away you should have stopped, but that's okay. You didn't go down too far on the arms, I see. So anyways, what you're going to do is just wipe with water, wipe that clean, and you can paint with acrylic paint on your plastic, not oil. You want acrylic on that plastic. Don't put any more on there. So you have what you call a combination of different materials to make up a doll. Sometimes manufacturing did that. They would take a doll and use different, just to get rid of parts. They put on composition arms, legs, sometimes a body with a plastic head, sometimes a composition head with a plastic body. It all depends, but you got to know the material that you're working with. And you have a wood legs. Now, here's the flip side. Someone could have taken the original legs off your doll and gave her composition legs. That's another probability in there. Now, with that being said, you know, you got it when you determine all the materials that are on your doll, you understand what's there. Now you see that I've got a plastic doll with composition legs. You're going to do two things. Two different kinds of paint are going to happen. You're going to do acrylic on the plastic and you're going to do oil on the legs. That's how this is going to happen, which means you're going to have to make up two flesh tones which are going to have to match each other. Now, here's the thing. You could just paint it all acrylic. Just go right back over the oil paint, and that's what I think they did. They just matched it up with acrylic. You can do it all one. You can put acrylic on top of oil. It works. Acrylic will grab onto oil paint. It's the opposite. Oil sits on top of plastic and never joins and makes friends. You can do it, but the results down the road will show. It won't last as long. It has a shorter life to it. But like I said, you can do it, but I don't advise it, but I wouldn't do it. I would just paint it all acrylic and return her back to the way she was, you know, how you found her type of thing. And she'll still look really nice and everything, unless you want to do the oil paint on the legs and the acrylic on the body and mix up two different flesh tones out of two different materials, but looking the same. That can be difficult at times, especially if you're not able to match up. You know, I might even have a hard time with that one, matching my paints. You know, that's why I make a new batch of paint up all the time, because especially when I'm doing multiple dolls, I want them to be all under the same flesh tone. So here's another thing that bothers me about your channel. You have it marked as kids and you're using acetone. Kids should not be around those types of words. I don't know why you're marking yours as kids. Because it's not a kid channel. You're a restorer. You're doing restorations. And you're talking about materials that children should not be around. So I just want you to take that into account of maybe taking that off and just as an adult channel. But you won't get paid, of course, because you're underneath the 1,000 subscribers right now. Which everybody out there, if you're listening to this woman needs some more subscribers. We need her to get her up to 1,000 so that she can get paid. You know, you make a little bit, you know, to help out. But let's get her up there, everybody. So if everybody can get on there and boost her channel up, that'd be great. Because you know what? She is teaching us a lot with what she's doing. And I love what you just did. I love your oops. It's a great oops. And I've done them myself. I've got my own oopses out there and I've shown them. And you just march on. And we all learn from them. So way to go, Cheryl. Woo! You know, congratulations on it. Nothing wrong with it. But I would look at your channel and changing it, getting it off from kids. And because of the equipment that you're using. We don't want to get kids into acetone. It's dangerous. The other side of this is that, like I said, you have 2 different materials on your doll. So I hope this helps you. I hope it gets you to where you need to be. That's the best I can come up with. But you can sand those legs. Okay, you can sand those legs. I use about a P180, a 180 sand grit. Okay, I don't know if you saw, I did address on one of my videos about your legs. It was in with one of my videos there. About the legs that you had done. I made a video up about it. Not just it was with some other stuff as well. But I did mention you on one of my videos and about the legs itself. But it was near the end of my video. That's the best I can come up with for you. I hope that helps you out and gets you to where you need to go. I'm proud of you, though. I'm proud you make those steps and you got right on there and had no problem showing me where you went wrong. That's great. That's what you should be doing. I saw it. You're on your way. And like I said, not a big deal. You can get through this. And you just have to put maybe a few more little layers of coat of paint on the arms and where it's black. Don't worry about it then. And off you march. But no more acetone on the plastic. It will melt your plastic. It's strong. It doesn't like plastic. That's why we use it on our fingernails to take off fingernail polish. Fingernail polish is also acetone, a lower grade, but fingernail polish is a plastic that you're putting on top of your fingernails, and it removes it. And and in fingernail polish as well, they've got other things to help restore your nails so that the acetone doesn't bother your fingernails. But it's a very lower end acetone on the lower end. And then you got what you used on the higher end. And acetone is only good for composition. I only use it on my composition dolls, never on plastic. I don't really do plastic dolls, and that's why I never even thought about addressing that. But hey, we learn, and that's where we learn from. And but now that I would like you to make another video and show me down by the leg. I can tell you if your doll is plastic or not. I really got a sneaking suspicion your doll is plastic from the legs up. The legs were composition, but those arms are plastic. That body looks plastic to me. I want to see her head, a close-up of her head. Make me another video if you can and upload it. And then I'll make you a video back and I'll tell you what your doll's about. I got a feeling your doll's body is plastic. And if that's the case, you can paint it. You can paint her and put a nice wash of paint on her. She'll look beautiful when she's done. You know, not a problem at all, but you just got to use acrylic. And on the legs, you can use acrylic as well on top of the oil, or you can use oil paint. Just that you got to match up the flesh tone. And not a big deal if you want to do that way, or do the whole thing acrylic. Nothing wrong with that. Ask me what I would do. See, I would go use oil paint on my composition legs. I would want the challenge of matching up my paint and try to learn how to match up paint. That would, for me, is a challenge and wanting to learn how to do it. But being new at it, I would just do, if I was brand new and starting where you are, I just paint the whole thing acrylic. But where I am right now, I would love the challenge of trying to learn how to match. That's where I am right now. I would want that. But you're at the beginning. And I just do all acrylic on her. No harm, on that. So I hope you enjoy what I've said. I don't mean, and I'm not trying to come down on you. I hope you don't take it that way at all. But I think you did wonderful. And I think it's a wonderful mistake. I think it's great. And that's how we learn. And that's how we get to where we are. And everybody else will learn out there too. Oh, it puts like anybody out there who's learning how to restore and brand new into this and they don't know the materials. Always look at your materials and learn what they are. There's a difference between those composition legs and those arms that you just did. All of a sudden, when you see what you've seen there, different material. Tap on it. Tap on the legs. I right away, I didn't even have to tap on. I'm pretty sure that body is plastic. But I would like to see where the arm hole is or where the leg hole is. Put the camera down there so I can see. But from what I could tell, it looked like plastic to me. So thanks again. I hope I helped you out there. But make me another video, please, so I can see what you're working with. And show me the head hole. I want to see the face, but I want to see the whole of the head. The whole of the head tells me everything where it joins the body. When I look at that hole, you can see the plastic then. That's how I can tell if it's plastic from a camera point of view. If I was there right beside you, I could just tell by looking at the head. But because I'm looking on a camera, that's why I'm asking you to put your camera by the hole of the head so I can see the rim. And the rim will tell me if it's composition or not. I can tell through the rim. There's a way that plastic looks and how composition looks. I'm going to hope that's going to help me to what I need. But I got a feeling that the body is plastic, the arms are plastic. The head could be compo for all I know, because they could have done compo head and compo legs and plastic in between. Who knows? A lot of manufacturing were doing some funky things back then and trying to get rid of old materials. And also along the journey of the doll, she could have lost her legs, and they took, maybe from little Sally Boohoo, and they took her legs because she wasn't looking too good, put them on little Betty Boohoo over on the other side, So little Susie's gone, but she's got her legs, and Betty got a brand new life, and that could have happened even in the home front, So anyways, I hope that helped you out there, Cheryl. Please make me another video. I hope this helped everybody else out there that are learning these lessons along the way. Thanks for making those oopses. Okay, and thanks for talking to me about it and making a video. Bye-bye.